Hello from Brussels. This week I'm going to analyse three key EU developments. Firstly, the European Commission's new plans for transport. Secondly, the priorities of the German Presidency of the European Council. And third and finally, on COVID-19, is it going to get worse before it gets better? And I will do all that without the waffle. Welcome to Mark's Week. Well, firstly, those European Commission plans for transport. They're aiming to produce a strategy by the end of the year that will replace the 2011 White Paper, as I predicted they would a year ago. And that's because the current policy framework simply doesn't tackle the twin challenges of digitalisation on one hand and decarbonisation on the other. For example, if the sector is to reduce CO2 emissions by at least 90%, in less than 30 years, we need to facilitate a transport revolution, and we need a new policy framework within which to deliver that. The Commission have launched a consultation exercise. It runs until the 23rd of September, and I hope everyone gets involved in that initiative. The big idea from the Commission, I think that will be alternative fuels. We'll be hearing a lot more from them on that subject in the weeks and months ahead, and today they will launch their strategy for hydrogen. We'll be doing a special report, so stay tuned. Secondly, the priorities of the German Presidency of the European Council. They're working under the theme of Together for Europe's Recovery, so it's no surprise that their priorities will be tackling COVID-19 on one hand and trying to reboot Europe's economy on the other. But Angela Merkel will try also to promote Europe's soft power too by influencing the globe in relation to trade and in relation to climate change too. Let's listen to what her government and what she said about their priorities.
We also have, of course, the issue of Europe's role in the world. Europe's role concerns, of course, our relations with the major world players, with the US, China, and Russia, but also we have to look to what is happening in the Western Balkans. We have our partnership with Africa, and I was very pleased to see that the Commission's first foreign visit was to Africa, our neighbouring continent.
If you want more insight on the German presidency as well as on the forthcoming Portuguese and French presidencies and an update on the Brexit negotiations, then join us tomorrow when LP Brussels will be working with our Brussels Group partners to deliver a webinar. The link to that webinar should be below this vlog, and do click on that to register. Well, third and finally, on COVID-19, is it going to get worse before it gets better? Well, that's certainly the view of The Economist magazine, as you may have seen, and that's based on the work of MIT that concluded that the infection rates, which reached record levels last week, will continue to rise through the summer, autumn, winter and beyond, perhaps to the spring of next year, maybe even later than that. And the world has to learn to live with COVID-19 for some time to come without dropping our guard, but still allowing some resumption of economic activity. Of course, transport remains one of the hardest hit sectors, and the International Air Transport Association have produced some pretty gloomy forecasts. Let's have a quick look, suggesting that international aviation won't return to the 2019 levels until 2023, maybe even 2024. So it underpins my call for a plan for the long term for the industry, so we can adapt to learning to live with COVID-19 without dropping our guard, but in a way that is going to help to try and reboot the economy. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you found Mark's Week interesting. If you want more information, click on the link below to News and Views, where you'll learn more, but also find out what that all-important song of the week is. I hope you like, I hope you share, I hope you tell me what you think. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and press that notification button, and above all, stay safe.